97th.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Permission to read from a printed document.
Without objection.
Tamara L. Carlson Durand danced home to Jesus on Sunday, November 21st, 2021, age 52. Radiant mother of Ariana, Natalia, and Alexander. Loving grandmother of Eli. Beloved daughter of David and Oksana, wife of David Durand. Sister of Michael and Matthew. Also loved by other relatives and many friends. Tamara was passionate about volunteering. She was a chaplain for Zilber Family Hospice and Waukesha Memorial Hospital. She always put others first. She taught for many years at Beaver Dam Elementary Schools and was a cheerleading coach for many years. She loved traveling, especially to Florida. She loved running and completed multiple half marathons and 5Ks. Family was vitally important to her, and she especially found joy in her grandson Eli. She was always dancing and recently joined the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies. Tamara had a master's degree in education and theology and was aspiring to complete her doctorate in theology. She was an organ donor and will continue helping people even after her passing. Virginia Ginny E. Sorensen. Ginny arrived in heaven on November 21, 2021, at the age of 79. Loving wife of David for 56 years, beloved mother of Sean and wife Kathy, Marshall and wife Jamie, and Heather. Proud Grammy of Carter, Claire, Gabrielle, Savannah, Brooke, and Mackenzie. Dear sister of Dennis, Bonita, and Ron. Born September 15, 1942, Ginny had a spirit of life from a young age. She met her husband at a church gathering, taught him how to do the French can-can, and he was hooked. Ginny found her calling as a registered nurse as she graduated from the Milwaukee School of Nursing and remained in healthcare until her last day. In addition to caring for people, she adored caring for furry friends, from horses and chickens to dogs and cats. Gardening was a passion, but her greatest joy was dancing, especially with her best friends in the Dancing Grannies. She also knew how to throw a party. Family was everything to Ginny, and Ginny was everything to her family. She sparkled her way through life, sharing God's love with all she met. As she would say, "May angels watch over you." Leanna Joy Owen, a mother, grandmother, and dancing granny, whose love of life didn't come to an end with her death. Born on October 13, 1950, to Merle and Helen Munn, Lee died on November 21, 2021. She is survived by her two sons, Chris and Matt, her grandchildren, Taylor, Brett, and Haley, her ex-husband and close friend, Mike, her dog, Oscar, and 3 cats. Born in Moline, Illinois, she graduated from Stoughton High School, where she met and later married Michael V. Owen. Although they divorced, Mike and Lee remained lifelong close friends. She worked many jobs over the years, but loved her most recent job as an apartment manager the most. Beloved by her tenants, she considered many to be family. Her iron will and warm smile will be missed. Lee was a member of the Dancing Grannies for 12 years. She never missed a practice and loved her fellow members like sisters. She traveled all over Wisconsin, performing in up to 25 parades a year. Lee died doing what she loved, surrounded by those she loved. Lee also loved spending time with her grandkids and was passionate about animals. She rescued many cats and dogs throughout her life, including Oscar, her beloved bulldog. Lee was loved by many and will be missed by all. Bill Hospital. Bill passed away at the age of 81 on November 22, 2021. Beloved husband of 61 years to Lola, loving father of Lori and Brian, and proud grandfather of Nicole and Tyler. Dear brother to Johannes, Theodore, and Eloise. further survived by close friends Christopher Small, Peggy Small, Mike Donovan, John Donovan, and their families, as well as other friends and family in both U.S. and Germany. Bill was preceded in death by his parents, Gerhard and Theodora. Born in Kleve, Germany, Bill came to the United States with his family when he was a teenager and spent his life in southeastern Wisconsin. He lived an active life. He loved the outdoors, hunting, and ATV riding. Bill also enjoyed spending time with family and friends, playing pickleball and acting as a helper for the Milwaukee Dancing Grannies during their parades. Jane D. Coolidge was taken too soon on November 21, 2021, at the age of 52. Beloved wife of John, loving mother of Taylor, Alicia, and Jacob. Cherished grandmother of Robert, Darius, and Kylie. Dear sister of Judy, Greg, and Sherry. Adored aunt of Aaron, Sam, Josh, Nick, and the late Lindsay. Further survived by other loved relatives and many friends. Jackson A. Sparks of Mukwonago was tragically taken from us on November 23rd, 2021, at the age of 8. Our little sweet boy is now under the care of Jesus. Jackson is the loving and cherished son of Aaron and Sherry Sparks, proud little brother of Tucker and the late Jada, loving grandson of Jack and Kathy Dexter, Vince Sparks and Renee Dewey, Dotzler, great-grandson of Mary Sparks, loving nephew of Scott and Jackie Dexter, Vanessa Sparks, Rebecca Kerber, Tabitha Sparks, and Veronica Sparks. He is further survived by many other relatives and friends. Jackson was a third grader at Clarendon Avenue Elementary School and a member of Life Point Church in Mukwonago. Jackson loved baseball and played for the Waukesha Blazers. When not playing baseball or slam dunking basketballs throughout the house, Jackson enjoyed fishing, catching frogs, and playing with his brother Tucker and his dog Kira. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.